If you're over 70 and sleeping more than 9 hours a night, you're increasing your stroke risk by 46% in the next 12 minutes. I'm revealing 5 sleep mistakes triggering strokes and the fixes you can make tonight. Mistake number 1, sleeping more than 9 hours a night. This is going to shock you because you've been told your entire life that more sleep is better. But after 70, those extra hours in bed could trigger a stroke tonight. A major study in the journal Neurology followed thousands of seniors and found that people who consistently slept more than 9 hours had a 46% higher risk of stroke compared to those sleeping 6 to 8 hours. Another review of multiple studies confirmed long sleep is directly linked to increased stroke risk, especially after age 70. Here's what's happening during those extra hours. When you lie still for 9+ hours, your blood isn't circulating properly. Blood pools in your legs and moves sluggishly through your brain, creating the perfect conditions for clots to form. But here's the deeper problem. Excessive sleep isn't just causing poor circulation. It's a warning sign. Your body is struggling with inflammation, diabetes, or other conditions that directly trigger strokes. Think of long sleep like a smoke alarm. The alarm isn't a fire, but it's telling you something is burning inside your body. A 72-year-old grandmother thought her 9-hour sleep routine was keeping her healthy. One morning, she woke up paralyzed on one side. Doctors confirmed a stroke in her sleep. Her harmless habit had been quietly raising her risk for years. That's why this fix is so critical. So what's the fix? You can start tonight. Fix number 1. Wake up at the same time every day, even weekends. This anchors your body's internal clock. Fix number 2. If you're sleeping 9+ hours, reduce by just 15 to 30 minutes per week. If you normally sleep 9.5 hours, aim for 9 hours this week. Small steps, big results. Fix number 3. Watch your naps. A 20 to 30-minute power nap is fine, but naps longer than 90 minutes increase stroke risk by 25%. Long naps aren't a luxury. They're a red flag that your nighttime sleep is broken. But wait, mistake 5 is even more dangerous, and you did it even last night. Mistake number 2, ignoring poor sleep quality. You might be in bed for 8 hours, but if you're tossing, turning, and waking up exhausted, your stroke risk is climbing every single night. A 74-year-old retired accountant went to bed at 10 p.m. and woke at 6 a.m., a perfect 8 hours. Yet he constantly felt exhausted, and his blood pressure kept rising. He told his doctor, "I'm in bed for 8 hours, but I wake up feeling like I've run a marathon." His nights were filled with micro-awakenings, brief moments where his brain surfaced from deep sleep, preventing true rest. Within 6 months, he had a stroke. The doctor's words, "Your body was in bed, but it was never truly resting." Here's why poor sleep quality is so dangerous. During healthy deep sleep, your blood pressure naturally dips by 10 to 20%. This gives your heart and blood vessels a critical break. But when your sleep is fragmented, this dip doesn't happen. Your blood pressure stays elevated all night, putting continuous stress on your arteries. Studies show people without this nighttime dip have a 35% higher stroke risk. After 70, when your blood vessels are already fragile, this becomes deadly. But there's something even more critical happening during deep sleep. Your brain has a cleanup system called the glymphatic system. It flushes out toxic waste that accumulates during the day, including proteins linked to stroke. This system is 10 times more active during deep sleep, but fragmented sleep shuts it down. Poor sleep quality is like letting toxic debris settle in your brain night after night. That buildup creates inflammation and blood clots, the direct cause of most strokes. The fix is called sleep hygiene. Start tonight. Your bedroom needs to be cool, dark, and quiet so your body shuts down quickly. Before I reveal the next secret, make sure you're subscribed. These tips could add years to your life. Mistake number 3, undiagnosed sleep apnea. If you have sleep apnea, you're 2 to 4 times more likely to have a stroke. And here's the terrifying part. 70% of stroke victims also have sleep apnea. Most never knew they had it. A 78-year-old man snored so loud his wife slept in another room. He'd wake up gasping for air but dismissed it as just getting old. 6 months later, he had a massive stroke. Doctor confirmed. Untreated sleep apnea had been starving his brain of oxygen every single night for years. Here's what was happening inside his body every night. As he slept, the soft tissues in his throat collapsed, blocking his airway completely. Each time this happened, his blood oxygen levels plummeted. His brain jolted him awake to start breathing again. This cycle triggered a massive surge in stress hormones and spiked his blood pressure. This happened hundreds of times every night. It's the perfect storm for a stroke. The tragedy? Sleep apnea is highly treatable. Here's what to do tonight. Fix number 1. Get evaluated immediately. If you or your partner notice loud snoring, gasping during sleep, or constant daytime exhaustion, talk to your doctor this week, not next month. This week, they'll refer you for a sleep study, which you can often do at home. Fix number 2. CPAP treatment. If diagnosed, the gold standard treatment is a CPAP machine. It's a small mask that gently keeps your airway open while you sleep. Yes, it looks intimidating, but for millions of people, it's been life-saving. It doesn't just reduce stroke risk. It restores your energy and gives you your life back. Fix number 3. While you're waiting, don't sleep on your back. It makes apnea worse. And avoid alcohol before bed. It relaxes your throat muscles, making your airway collapse more easily. Ignoring sleep apnea is like letting a storm brew inside your body every night. Addressing it is one of the most powerful things you can do to protect your brain. Mistake number 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. The way you position your body can either support healthy blood flow to your brain or choke it off. Many people sleep flat on their back. It feels stable. But gravity causes your tongue to fall backward, narrowing your airway and triggering apnea-like events. But there's a second danger, your neck position. A pillow that's too high or too low bends your neck at an awkward angle, compressing the arteries that send blood to your brain. Think of a kinked garden hose. When you bend it, water stops flowing. The same thing happens to your brain's blood supply. The safest position for most people is sleeping on your side. This keeps your airway open and your neck aligned. Fix number 1. Side sleeping setup. Sleep on your left or right side. Both are far safer than your back. Many experts recommend the left side for better circulation and brain cleaning. Use a pillow that fills the space between your ear and the mattress, keeping your head and neck in a straight line with your spine. Place a thin pillow between your knees to align your hips and stay comfortable. A small change in position tonight could save your life tomorrow. Drop a comment if you noticed this happening after 70. Your experience could help thousands of other seniors. Mistake number 5, unhealthy bedtime routines. The things you do in the 2 hours before bed can turn your sleep into a stroke risk factory. Here are the 4 hidden triggers. Trigger number 1, large. Salty meals close to bedtime force your digestive system to work overtime and spike your blood pressure for hours. Trigger number 2, alcohol fragments your sleep. You fall asleep faster, but you wake up multiple times after 2 a.m., preventing deep, restorative sleep. Trigger number 3, dehydration thickens your blood, making it more prone to clotting. Many people avoid water at night to prevent bathroom trips, but this is dangerous. Trigger number 4, stress and anger before bed keep your body in fight or flight mode, raising your heart rate and blood pressure right when they should be dropping. The solution is to design a bedtime routine that calms your body and prepares it for safe, restorative sleep. Start tonight. Fix number 1, time your last meal. Make your last meal lighter and finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Cut back on salt and sugar in the evening. Your digestive system needs time to wind down before your brain can. Fix number 2, replace alcohol with herbal tea. Instead of that relaxing glass of wine, drink a cup of caffeine-free herbal tea, chamomile, valerian root, or passion flower. You'll fall asleep naturally and stay asleep through the night. Fix number 3, hydrate smart. Sip water steadily throughout the afternoon and early evening instead of chugging a large glass right before bed. This keeps your blood thin and flowing without waking you up at 3 a.m. Fix number 4, protect your peace. In the hour before sleep, turn off the news. Put your phone away. Avoid stressful conversations. This is your time to signal to your body that the day is over. Practice deep breathing for 5 minutes or read something light and positive. These small, intentional changes don't require huge effort, but they have a massive impact on your stroke risk. We've just covered 5 critical sleep mistakes that silently increase stroke risk after 70. But here's what matters most. You don't need expensive treatments or complicated procedures. You can start protecting your brain tonight with the fixes we just covered. Here's what I want you to do right now. Step 1. Pick one fix from today's video and implement it tonight. Just one. Maybe it's setting a consistent wake time. Maybe it's switching to side sleeping. Maybe it's replacing that glass of wine with herbal tea. Step 2. Comment below and tell me which fix you're starting with tonight. I read every single comment, and I want to know which mistake hit home for you. Are you going to tackle your sleep apnea? Change your sleeping position? I'm here to support you. Step 3. If this video could help someone you love, a parent, a spouse, a friend over 70, share it with them right now. You could literally save their life. And if you want more science-backed health strategies for thriving after 70, hit that subscribe button. We're building a community of seniors who refuse to let age slow them down. Your health is not something that just happens to you. It's something you build, protect, and control, even while you sleep. Thank you for investing in your health today. I'll see you in the next video.